welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. So today I am working on my Sweet Nectar by Dimensions, and if you follow my channel you'll know I've been working on this for quite some time. I started this in, I think it was December of 2022, I think. No, sorry, either December or November 2022. I will have to look at the exact date, but it was around that time. And I've done a lot of progress the past few months. I think this is one of those whips that you can't, you know, stop stitching. When I start stitching on this, it's like I just can't stop, and it's maybe because of the colors or just in general. I love stitching like flowers, and I mean, I can't wait till I get to the border. So if you don't know what pattern I'm talking about, what design, I'm just going to show you a small preview. Small preview of this, but so this is how it's going to be at the end. And so when I say the border, I can't wait till I get to this part where there's just going to be so many different flowers. And at the moment I'm stitching this flower here, and I've stitched part of the bird. And yeah, I am slowly, I think I'm like halfway through this flower here, but then I'll get to this part of the border. And there's also metallics on the border, so I'm a bit nervous of starting that. At some point I will have to stitch with that, and I know a lot of people don't like metallics, and yeah, I've never stitched with them. I think only maybe once, and it was, I think, with a Boffy Threads kit, and I didn't really find myself, like, I don't think it was my thing. But then, as I said, I only stitched with it once, so I don't know how it's gonna go, but we'll see. And yeah, so at the moment it's just what I've been stitching is this, yeah, this flower. And then there was a lot of green here, a lot of, I think it was just leaves, and I loved stitching this flower here. It's so lovely, the colors. And I will try and bring this a little bit closer just so you can see, oops, how, like, the shades and the, you know, just the detail of it. There's still a few bits and bobs that I have to do in that flower, but I will. I guess I was just so excited to just, you know, continue stitching this side. I just said I'll just leave this blank for now, but I will come back to it. And what else? I'm stitching on a 25 count, I think, even weave. And it's so soft. It's just like, wow, I love it. And I bought this fabric from Hobbycraft, and so yeah, I have to say Hobbycraft has really good fabrics. I mean, the fabrics they sell are really, really soft, like a lot softer than I actually thought. I just realized I've got this when I first started testing the stitches, I was like, oh, let me just try here in the corner which is better. And I was just thinking, shall I do 1/1? Shall I do 2/2? Or, and I went with 1/2, so 1 strand over 2 squares, which is a bit unusual, but I actually had researched this on Google, and apparently a lot of people do this, and a lot of cross stitchers do this. So it's yeah, So yeah, I decided with that really. I didn't want it to be too bulky. And it also means that you're not wasting too much time, you know, with, you know, sorting the threads out and everything. It's just only one strand. Yeah, so, and I do the stitches in the same direction, so it's from bottom left to top right. So yeah, okay. So I'm just thinking where I can start. Might actually just put some light on as it's evening nearly. So I think I'm gonna do I've got a lot of half stitches that need to be filled in, so I'll probably do that. So I'm just thinking which one is which, so it's Y and E. Okay. Oops. It's off-white. Oh, okay. Seven, 4, 6. There's so many like, I don't know how you call them. I just can't find the right word. But there's so many stitches where you have two different colors at once, which is quite good. But I always find them a bit tricky, to be honest. So I'm just trying to figure out 6, 7, 7. Okay, so probably it's 6, 7, 7. Yeah. Oh, that's good that I realised. I was about to stitch with the wrong colour. So my sleeping pattern these days has been all over the place. I work full time and I have 2 nights per month back to back. And I have to say, it's only like, I think 8-9 hour shifts really. I mean, I think it's 8.5 hour shifts, so it's not too bad. I mean, in the past it used to be 10-hour shifts. I'm kind of glad they kind of cut it down, so I do 8.5 hour shifts, yeah, so twice per month. But yeah, it can also be tough. Especially when you've got like your sleeping pattern, which just is gonna be messed up. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm just trying to adjust. Also, there's quite a few half stitches in the design as well, so you kind of have to watch out for that as well. So Some of them are full crosses and others are half crosses. But sometimes, you know, you kind of just, because you're so used to doing full crosses that you just don't really check, and then it's like, oh, I need to unpick that. Although I guess that's mainly me, I guess. I am a bit of a daydreamer, so I do kind of you know, especially with cross stitching, because it's a repetitive motion that you're doing, it becomes so relaxing that you kind of lose track. Well, I find that is often the case with me, especially if I've got a lot going on work-wise, life-wise, etc. My mind tends to wander from one thing to the next, really. But yeah, with cross stitching, it's like time freezes in a way, which is nice. And it really does ground me a lot. Okay. I don't think I'll have this finished anytime soon, but I'm just enjoying the ride, to be honest. Just the journey of it all. My nails are getting chipped. I've got fresh nail polish on, but after a few days it tends to wear off. Especially, I mean, I do a lot of, you know, cleaning and just in general, you know, tends to chip away. And I find that actually, if I spend too much time in the shower, you know, just enjoying the hot water, I just, my nails just start chipping, which is strange because maybe it's just me applying it wrongly. I mean, I used to go to the nail salon and to get them done, and they're just like gel polish, so it should be like very hard for a gel to chip. I mean, it should stay on, but I don't find that's the case with me. So because I'm doing it myself, so I actually bought a UV gel light kind of thing, so from Amazon, and it's a really simple process, but I kind of find that you need to, I mean, just basically avoid using hot water for like 4 to 5 hours after applying the nail polish, or else it doesn't set. So yeah, I mean, the last time I actually had them done at the salon, they lasted weeks and weeks and weeks, like 3 weeks or something. So yeah, I don't know, but then I don't know, it is a bit expensive nowadays. I've noticed salon prices just keep on rising, and yeah, so it's kind of hard. But yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. That's the thing. I don't strive to be perfect at all, but it is a bit annoying, I guess, having it chip after a few days, I guess, but yeah. I was not sure what colour to do, because I like pinky colours, but also red, but red nail polish can be quite strong, I guess, unless you have some sort of, I don't know, special occasion. But yeah, I wouldn't wear, I guess, red nail polish at work. But if I'm going on holiday or something like a getaway, then maybe. Okay. I'm also watching The Crown. I think I've mentioned this before, but I really love The Crown TV series. It's really, I find it really interesting. I mean, all the more now that you know the Queen is no longer with us, but I find it really interesting because it's like, it shows a lot of, like, it can be a bit controversial, I think, in terms of you know, what is covered on the show, but yeah, on the TV series, sorry. But yeah, I mean, my partner and I have just been watching it like pretty much every time we've got a night free, we'll just watch it because we just find it really interesting. And we're not, I mean, I wouldn't consider myself a royalist or anything. I mean, but yeah, I was one of, I guess, the many that were grieving Queen Elizabeth's death. And I am looking forward to the coronation, I'm not gonna lie. I think I might be working on that day, but thank God that there's TV and just, yeah, recording, and so hopefully I will be able to watch a recording of that. But I am looking forward to it, and I know a lot of people are not, but I think it's going to be interesting to see how it's, I mean, if there's going to be a change in terms of whether, I guess, whether the monarchy will be more modern, like, then we'll try and adapt to, like, our era, like modern era. I would love to attend in person, but I'm assuming that there's going to be so many people there. Yeah. Okay. And we actually went to eat some Lebanese yesterday for the first time. I think I had Lebanese before, but it was many years ago, and I just wanted to try, our local restaurant, and it was fairly okay. It was nice. It's nice to try something else. I am a fan of Indian food mainly, and I've got this really good Indian restaurant right under, literally on my doorstep. So, and the smell is just wow. Every time I just walk right in front there, I can smell it from like miles. Like, I'm not joking. It is so like wow. The smell was really lovely, and inside they have this like very, I don't know, I would the setting, how they, the atmosphere is really interesting. It's like really traditional, like Indian, and they have like seating represents the seatings that you have in trains in India. So it's very peculiar. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it's really nice. And it's always really busy. I mean, it's a really small place, really cozy, but it's super busy all the time because of how delicious it is. So yeah, it's a bit expensive, but I don't mind, to be honest, just paying a little bit. If it means eating like really yummy things, that's fine for me. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this brief video, and please put a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And yeah, thank you for watching, and have a lovely rest of your weekend. Bye.